Have you been following the Hangout with Michael show on Fridays here at Facebook Live and been very curious and interested what we talk about when we're talking about the emotion code? Is that you? And have you been wondering if what you think, do, or know, or have, or your habit, or your pain can be helped by the emotion code? Well, today might be your chance to get that question answered, because today I brought a panel of emotion code practitioner experts. They're going to help us understand more about how the emotion code process works. And most importantly, you can get your questions answered live here today. Or are you curious enough to stay and watch me do a live emotion code session with Dana today on chronic pain in her back via Skype, via Facebook Live? My hunch is I'm going to be able to remove her pain in her lower back using the emotion code. Well, sit back, stay tuned, and get your eyes ready to pop when you hear more about how the emotion code is changing everyone's lives with chronic pain and habits and maybe things that you'd like to get rid of in your past that are stopping you from growing in your future. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special episode on Hangout with Michael. I'm Michael Lozier. You might know me from one of these three books, and you probably know me from being on my Facebook page. And if your friend just sent you a link to watch this, they probably think you might like it too. So welcome today. And we are on episode number, a big one. That's all I know. Dana, what's the episode number today?
Today is 185, Michael.
Thank you.
Means if people want to go to hangoutwithmichael.com, you can watch 184.
That's right. There are lots to catch up on. So if we stimulate you today, because that's our job, is to stimulate you and give you the tools and process so you can live a rich, full, delicious life, including the application and understanding how the emotion code works, then we did our job. And if you really like me, go back to episode number 1 and have yourself a Michael marathon for the next 3 days rather. I got a couple of announcements to make, and then we're going to be checking our Facebook Live. I'm going to be introducing the panel. They're going to be, John is helping us read the comments today. First, here's my announcements. I'm going to look at my list. If you live in Victoria, BC, a small island on the west coast of Canada, you might know where that is. That's where I live. Tomorrow, I am doing my very first live seminar on my new book, Your Life's Purpose, and we're filming it kind of PBS style. But I am going to be going live for the first 20 minutes so you could hear the premise of my new book. And then when we start the seminar, we'll go off live. If you've already got this notification today about today's live, tomorrow you'll also get a notification that you can watch Your Life's Purpose, my first live public seminar here in Victoria. There it is there. If you live in Peru, and I know you do, millions of you, I'm coming back on April 2nd. I'm part of a 4-speaker large event, 1,100 people. You know I'm doing a selfie there. Have you ever done a selfie with 1,200 people? It is so invigorating. So I might do too. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll go live right before I go on stage. Would that be fun?
That would be fun, Michael. Yeah, totally.
That would be. Yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm nervous. I'm not nervous at all. I always check, how's my hair? Is my fly up? And is everything pretty? That's all. But once I go on stage, it's like somebody puts coins in my back and I just go. So I'm going to go live. Should let you know the excitement and to hear everybody introduce me, and I don't hear anything except my name. I thought, okay, that's me. I just heard my name in English. Hey, if you're in Edmonton, Alberta, or Red Deer or Calgary area, I'm coming to Edmonton on April 22nd. It's my new 2017 signature 3-part seminar, Law of Attraction in the morning, NLP in the afternoon. We shut her down, we bring out, and I do an emotion code session like we're going to do today. And if you're looking for a reason to go to Las Vegas, you can meet me there on May 6th. I'm part of another full day of speakers, and I'm going to be doing 2 hours on the emotion code. Guess what? I said if I can come if I have 2 hours. I'm going to talk about the emotion code, do live sessions. That's Vegas on May 6th. You can scroll down my Facebook page and check out the other events. But now it is time to welcome my esteemed panel. We're going to head out to Vancouver first and say hello to Dana. Good morning, Dana.
Morning, Michael and panel and everybody watching this live. As Michael said, I live in Vancouver, and I'm an empowerment mentor. I work with women solopreneurs who are stuck in their business. So I work with helping them get aligned to their purpose in their business, their sacred gifts. And since I'm also a certified law of attraction trainer, having been trained by Michael and mentored by him, I use lots of the law of attraction tools and processes when people are wanting to take their business to the next level. And of course, as a certified emotion code practitioner, I'm using that technique on every one of my clients.
Yeah, you cannot not. right?
Can't help it. Yeah.
We can do all the work and all the willpower. You know what? If there's a trapped emotion, you're going to learn more about it today. In the way, guess what? It's in the way. And it's like an orange cone. Dana, while we got you, tell us what last week's episode was in case people are just joining us for the first time and thinking, oh, my God, Michael Loach is my new best friend. If that's you, you want to find out last week's episode. What was it about, Dana? I forget.
It was a great episode. Yeah, 184. It was actually about your book, Michael, Your Life's Purpose. And we actually had a panel. I think there were 4 of us, and we talked about, we've already gone through Michael's program. So we looked at what our 4 fulfillment needs were, because that's what Michael is talking about. So we did that. It's really, really good. And also, Michael, I think they can get that book. They can order now, right? It comes out when, June?
Amazon pre-order. So you could have a copy, in the mail when it gets released, and join us, because we're going to do lots of Facebook Live events. We're going to be asking all my friends to join us. Okay, so Dana has welcome. Dana's going to come back. Dana's been getting some emails from her clients about the emotion code. So today we're going to start off with, each of us are going to share some emails. I got 2 of them, one from my sister. Never thought I'd hear from her. Let me tell you what she had to say about the emotion code. And one from a friend in another country. So I've asked all the guests today, all the practitioners, to bring in some of their examples. Then we're going to shut her down. I'm going to do an emotion code session with my emotion code chart from Dr. Bradley Nelson, and we're going to work on Dana. But we're going to stay in Vancouver for a few more minutes, and we're going to go to my buddy John's place. Hey, John.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is John Inverarity, and I'm a certified emotion code and body code practitioner. And I love helping people who are in chronic pain, who have that unexplained chronic pain that they've had for 10 years or 20 years or more, and helping people with career blocks and mental health, relationship blocks.
Yes. Hey, hashtag Tiger Woods if you're watching.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag Tiger Woods if you're watching, okay? John, tell us about, because you emailed me, said, you know what, I want to reach out to Tiger Woods. How do I do it? So you wrote an open letter to Tiger Woods, and you made a post. Can you tell me what you think you can do to get Tiger Woods back on the golf course?
Absolutely. So Tiger Woods has had a lot of back pain over the last 10 plus years, and it's really impacted his game. He used to be the best golfer in the world. Now, not so much. He's not playing this weekend due to that back pain. And obviously, he's got the best medical team on the planet helping him out, and still he's not doing what he loves. So my passion is helping people get back to doing what they love. And for Tiger, it is golf. And there's definitely trapped emotions in his back that is preventing him from healing.
Yeah. So, John, you wrote an article. Tell people where they can go read the article about your call to Tiger Woods and how you're going to use the emotion code to help him. Because you, Tiger, shout out to Tiger. John can be your proxy. That means on your behalf, he can use the emotion code chart, and you can be sitting in the comfort of your hotel room, or your home, or the golf cart, and you can feel some relief in your back. I guarantee you. Okay, so who am I? I don't know. So the guarantee doesn't work, big deal. But really? No, I know it can't. So shout out to John, aliveandpure.com. You've got the article, blog post there about Tiger Woods and how you can help. You are going to, Joe, why don't you open up with and tell us who's saying what? We're live today. We're like 7 minutes in. I'm peeking here. I know lots of people joined us. Let's say hello to them. Who's saying what, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So have Sarah Pagencott says hello. Happy Friday.
Hey, Sarah.
Sorry, Faye Phillips says hello, Michael. And Sylvia Bellini's with us today.
Hey, Faye's with us. And Sylvia from, she said she's having tea there out in London, England. So welcome. Good morning. Good evening to you, Sylvia. Good stuff.
Yeah, Linda Vaudeville from Montreal and is watching this morning. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Riri.
Rubianti. Rubianti. Hey, Riri. She's saying hello. She also shared today's show. So You know what? She looks like she could be a first-time live watcher because I'm having fun with her name for the very first time. So welcome, Riri. We have Sarah with 2 H's. Loving that, Sarah. 2 H's, 2 P's. She is a Scrabble queen. She's saying any excuse to go to Vegas. We have John Moldry. She's saying hello from Colorado. Good stuff. Hey, you know what? It's time to head down to another part of the United States and say hello to my friend Barbara. Good morning, Barbara.
Michael, good morning, everyone out there from Texas.
Thank you for having me.
So happy to be here. Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Good. Tell us about yourself, Barbara.
I am an emotion code practitioner as well, and a real estate mentor and coach, law of attraction facilitator, and feng shui master. So with all those things combined, you know, we just find that one supports the other. And Dana and I were talking earlier, it's just so amazing how all these different modalities support one another and just make life for everyone so much easier, so much better. Yes. And so anxious to hear this, not anxious, but so excited to hear the stories that everyone has today.
Speaking of real estate, you can imagine when someone's trying to sell a home, but they've got negative trapped emotions that are stopping that from happening, and they've done everything, and they say that, I've done everything. It's like, no, you haven't cleared the energy yet. There's still a negative vibration that's stopping that from happening. Shout out to my friend Ginevra, who was a property developer that hired me a number of times, would come to the call with a list of properties they were working on, and I would do an emotion code session on 123 Main Street and 701, 1107 Smith Street, and that would move the energy. She'd come back the next time. So so for real estate, I see how it fits really nice. And feng shui also is about energy, but now this is like, okay, this is like supersizing and putting some more out there. Okay, well, very good. So I'm going to ask Barbara and we're going to explain the process, some of the keys in the emotion code process. Then I'm going to work with Dana, and you're going to see the whole process of work. So here's what we're going to do. Because there might be some people, well, there's many people that are going to be watching and listening to this on my podcast. So I'm going to hold up some of the keys to the process. So, and the reason why I'm doing this because I'm using accelerated learning techniques, and these are techniques that'll help you learn at an accelerated manner. And in order to do that, I want you to do all their learning styles. Some of you might like to see it, write it, read it, or write it. So I'll hold up the word. Barbara, you talk about how this is part of the process, knowing we have about 5 or 6. And then at the end, razzle dazzle time. So welcome everybody. Here is our keys to the emotion code process. Here is, well, frankly, it's key number 1. What is it?
That's the emotion code chart. And this is that chart. It has 60 emotions on it. And in each box, there's 5. So we identify what emotion is standing in the way and just address that and remove it. But Michael's going to go into that just a little while down the road. But those are the basic. There could be lots of things that are called emotional blocks. But Dr. Bradley Nelson has narrowed those down to 60 that cover the whole gamut of the emotions that are available that can be blocked.
And these are negative emotions from events that we had that never fully got processed. Even if you think you said, oh, I got rid of that. No, you didn't. Yeah. Oh, I processed that. No, you didn't. There's always, it's a negative emotions. It's always part that's hanging out there. They are called unprocessed, and they're trapped. So now that we know there's 60 kinds that could be there, Barbara, tell us about this key.
Muscle testing. That's how we go about finding what emotion is trapped. And that's through muscle testing. And it can be done just, we're going to go into the next one by proxy. So I can, even if you're in Canada, I can muscle test for you here. If you're, yes, thank you. So I can muscle test with Michael's permission as his proxy. So I do muscle testing techniques. There are several of them. I happen to use the link and link, the finger and finger. There are lots of different ones. And that's how you say, okay, is it abandonment, betrayal, etc. And that's how you find it. This is a yes, that's a no.
Okay, good. I'm going to ask Dana to come in and help us. Dana, the next key is?
Very important, severity. How much are you in pain on a scale of 1 to 10? How much is it really troubling you or holding you back?
That's right. Now, the reason why I brought this to you, Dana, because today I'm going to be working with your lower back pain. So tell me, severity 1 to 10, 10 being pretty severe, what is the severity of your lower back pain today?
I'd say it's about a 7, Michael.
Okay, so 7. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be using the emotion code chart. I'm going to be using muscle testing. I'm going to become her proxy. That means on her behalf. And then, Dana, we bring them out. We bring out the big kahunas. The what?
The magnets.
And tell me about
magnets. The magnets are used to draw away the emotions, and we work it over the governing meridian, which is a very strong meridian in our body, and then we just release them with a magnet. Different types of magnet can be used as well.
That's right. And another one of the keys is, say it when you see it.
Got to be hydrated.
Hydrated practitioner.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I lost 36 pounds since June. I think half of it's because of all the water I'm drinking, and the other half is because of John. So, yeah, very good. So that is the keys. All of those elements, boy, when they're all in place, we can do that. So, good. John, let's go back to you. Who was saying what since our last conversation? And we are going to get started. Now, in the meantime, what's the very first thing I need to do before I do a session with Dana? I need to make sure that
you're hydrated.
And I'm hydrated.
Water while John is saying, who's saying what? Go ahead, John.
Absolutely, yeah. So Patrick Kruger loves the T-shirt.
Hey, Patrick. Shout out to Patrick.
Janet Logan. Hi, Janet from New Jersey. Dawn Boehm says hello to everyone in Illinois. Anil Patel is from India.
You're so Canadian. You said Illinois with an S on the end. A lot of mail.
Got to drop the S. I'll drop it next week.
Yeah.
Kevin Hune. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Happy birthday. Yeah, so Kevin's birthday today, and loving the vibes. What a gift you are, Michael.
High Vibe Day. High Vibe Zone, High Vibe Day for our friend Kevin. He was on the panel last week talking about his results. Very exciting to do that. Oh, look, it's our friend Pierre. Hey, Pierre. He's saying, hello, Michael. Good stuff to you and your great panel. John doing a great job.
Thanks, Pierre.
You know, last week on one night, my friend Jason and I, we decided to do an impromptu Facebook Live in the evening. And it was dark in my house and everything. And we did it. You know what? There's a whole crowd at nighttime that's not out in the day. I can tell you that. All these people, it was so much fun. And one of our friends from John from the Philippines said, oh my God, Michael, I've been waiting for you to do this forever because it was impromptu and it wasn't scripted. And my friend and I were getting each other, you know, kind of making fun of each other and stuff. It was really fun. So watch out for late edition. Well, late edition to me is 6 o'clock. So if you're thinking about stay up to 9 in the morning. Hey, we got a couple more people. I see somebody new, Anil Patel from India. Sambulpur, India. That's nice. I'm going to like you. Thank you. Pamela Wanamaker, loving her. Hello, everyone. Excited to watch the show today. And anything else you see out there fresh, John?
That's it. Yeah, Pierre and Pamela, I think, are the last couple comments there.
Well, I see some other people watching. I want to shout out to them. No, he is from Peru. He came to my last seminar. Hannah Appel from Israel. We have Sarah watching. Jeremy Wayne Mine. Nice to see you, Jeremy. Julia Epster, Kathy Smith, and Riri, loving her. And Frazane is new. And there we go. Okay. Now, we are about to start an emotion code session. You know, one of the most pleasing things about the emotion code session is to be able to measure results. So before I do an emotion code session, I like to fill this out. Dana's given me permission to do this, but this is like a little chart that I have. You know, at the very top, it says, what's the issue? So she has lower back pain. I would put her name and her age and the length of the session and via. So sometimes I'm texting people when I'm in the grocery store. Okay, so yeah, you can do it via text. a text message I'm going to read today. Oh yeah, we're going to share success stories. Then I'm going to do this. We're going to do that right now. So we are going to share a success story. I'm going to start with mine. We're going to ask our panel to do theirs. My hunch is you'll be so curious about the emotion code process, you're going to hang in there because what's my goal? Dana said it's a 7. I could have pre-filled in 0, but we'll wait and see. No, 0. Wait and see. Okay, I'm going to share you a couple of times. I'm going to start receipts edition. Here's our receipts edition. This came from my sister, my younger sister, but probably doesn't watch my show. Shout out to my other sister that watches the show that'll tell my other sister that I mentioned her name today. So this is what I get from my sister. Hey, how's it going? Can't wait to see ya. She said, I think I need some emotion code done on me. I haven't slept in 3 nights. I have muscle spasms in both legs. She's a waitress server. And I said, I can do that now. She writes back, we're texting, she goes, I'm at work. And I said, that's okay. I can do it without you. Are you having muscle spasms now or only at night? And she said, yeah, they're not like Charlie horses. Who says that? They're not like Charlie horses. It's above my knee. Yes, the pain is always there. And I said, and I wrote back to her, I said, say yes. Remember the permission? We need permission. I said, say yes to give me permission. I'll do it now. And she wrote, permission to do so is, she said, permission to do so, I need sleep. And then I texted her back, I said, your leg pain should be gone. And she goes, I feel kind of weird, a little lightheaded. I think the pain is gone. Thanks a lot. You're like a doctor, but better. I'll keep you posted. And wait for some sleep. And I texted back, I said, I'm working on your sleep right now, which means emotion code chart. Next morning. Just wanted to give you an update. I had the best sleep last night. I woke up 2 times to pee. It's a letter in the alphabet. Johnny Marreri said so. I woke up 2 times to pee, but that's normal. But I felt like I was sleepwalking and went right back to sleep.
Nice.
I do have a little pain in one leg, but not a lot. And I think I need to stop crossing my legs. Well, then I found out that she thought getting up 2 times was normal to go pee, letter in the alphabet. So I worked on that. And last night, she didn't wake up. So that's my shout out to my sister. Here's one more email. This one really surprised me. He's given me full permission. He even sent a picture. His name's Andre. Michael, here's a picture of me holding my sleeping medication that I was taking for sleeping and my blood pressure. He sent me a picture of 5, okay? Here's his testimonial. Michael, I want to thank you for the emotion code session 2 weeks ago. After you cleared a few trapped emotions related to my sleep and my health, I immediately stopped taking my medication for sleeping, and that night I slept 8 hours without medication. Listen to this statistic. For the first time in 9 years. I will say that again. The first 9 years without medication. The following week, I had a follow-up session with you, and that night I stopped taking my blood pressure medication and have been getting perfect blood pressure ever since, and my blood sugar test shows no more signs of prediabetes. I'm extremely pleased with the results. Thank you so much, Andre from Ottawa. So, yeah, you should peek in my mailbox. Hey, Barbara, tell us what's in your mailbox, please. Who's saying what to you?
Well, one of the first ones that I received when I started doing this, and it was so profound, I like to share it, was a lady who had had heart surgery 5 years previously. 5% of her heart had died. And after 3 emotion code sessions, she went back for results from her doctor and asked, okay, how about the 5% of my heart that you said would never come back? And they said, well, that's the strangest thing. It's regenerating. So that was the most profound that I've experienced. And then other people, depending on what they're doing, recently, in fact, this week, I worked on another emotion code practitioner who was having trouble realizing her value. And then all of a sudden, she started getting some clients, and the results from those clients just reinforced how valuable she is doing the emotion code for people. So, like moving blocks when we think that we're not contributing.
That's a good that point that you brought up, because we're not just doing physical pain here. This is mental blocks, it's events that you have that's shaping the decision. So they were great examples, Barbara. Thank you. John, we're heading out to your house. Tell us a couple of things that's been in your mailbox or your thank you notes that you're getting. What are some examples, please?
Yeah, one recently. I actually worked on a doctor within the last month, Dr. Nora. And this story I'm actually going to send out in my newsletter, but I'm going to read it for the viewers right now. So during our first session, we worked on some upper back and neck pain, as well as low energy and low motivation. And she just had her first baby. So, little extra, lifting and that kind of thing. So the pain was definitely impacting her life. She would say it was about an 8 out of 10. And it's been around for about 7-8 years since she actually started med school. And so since just having a baby, was nursing, carrying her frequently, the pain was greatly aggravated with these activities. So far, we've had 2 sessions together, and I noticed positive results right away when I realized that I had not experienced upper back or neck pain after the first session. Also noticed improved energy levels and better focus and motivation. Thanks, John.
I love when people can notice those, like not just pain, it's like my motivation's different, or my drive is different, or I'm staying longer on a project, or I'm not procrastinating, because that's what people's problems are. So they notice when there's a change in that.
Yeah.
Good stuff. John, I'm going to check in with Dana. I'm going to come back to you. So if you want to refresh your screen. Dana, why don't you share some of your experiences, and then we're going to start a session.
Okay. This is, I've got a few testimonials on my website as well. And this woman says, I was introduced to the emotion code technique at a conference where Dr. Bradley Nelson spoke. However, it wasn't until months later that I worked with Dana that I had an opportunity to experience the benefits firsthand. During the first session, Dana provided an overview of the technique and then asked me a few simple questions. And I was amazed at how my body responded. One of the most notable outcomes was the reduction in pain in my upper leg and the release of emotions that had been trapped for years. It was insightful, she was sensitive and supportive, and it was a very, very positive experience for me.
That's nice email to get.
Yeah, and she's in the fitness arena. So it's very important that she's healthy and fit and all of those things. So it was nice. And also that she'd seen Dr. Nelson. So that just, gave her more information, a little bit more than the average person would have about how it works.
Yes. And the hunch is that you use some emotion code work to help you birth your new book. So tell us about your new project, Dana.
Oh, thank you, Michael. Yeah, I'm super excited about this. And it's true. A lot of emotions were released. My book is called The Law of Attraction Gratitude Journal. And it's up on Amazon now. And I just like to read one of the acknowledgments in it, if I may, Michael.
Thank you.
First of all, thanking my husband for always supporting me. And then I would also like to express my complete gratitude to Michael J. Lozier for attracting me and for me attracting him into my life. Michael is, John, what do we call him? The
boss.
Boss, exactly. Michael is the boss when it comes to living a rich, delicious, juicy life through deliberate attracting. So I've got, there's 52 weeks in it. So each week has a chapter. And from this, Michael, a lot of it came from all the shows that we've done together and, some of the favorite shows. And so there's a little bit of an explanation about how the law of attraction works. And then each of the weeks has a tip like that. So those are a lot. And then you get 3 pages of actually working through it. And so it's 52 weeks. Start it whenever you want. That's the nice thing about it, right? It doesn't have to be a daily thing because not everybody's a journaler.
Yeah, and it's a deliberate effort, and celebrating your successes is part of including the vibration of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Now, I said we're going to go to John, but we're going to start a session. It's 9:30. I think people want to see, but it's going to happen really fast. So, Barbara, remind me the first thing that I need to be doing.
You need to be hydrating.
Okay, so I'm just going
with
to
water.
my muscle test. So I'm going to be asking my conscious mind thinks I've had enough water. You know, we think we know, but my subconscious mind, which is everything else that knows everything about me, I'm going to ask it. So this is a yes. So show me what a yes would mean if I ask my subconscious mind a question, and show me what it knows. See how it flips out? So for the sake of not having you watch that, I'm going to put my fingers down here and say, am I hydrated enough? What's the answer? Yes. Do I need to drink more water? I'm hydrated. So now I'm going to, I found out from Dana earlier that her pain is in the lower back, and it's a 7 out of 10. So now I'm going to become Dana's proxy. That means with her permission, I'm going to be able, instead of asking myself questions, pretend there's a little thread to Dana, and I'm going to be asking her subconscious mind the questions. Wait till you see this go down, okay? So, okay. So right now I'm just checking that I'm still Michael and I'm hydrated enough. So with Dana's permission, I'm just going to check in with Dana. So, okay, I'm Dana already. So what that means is that Dana's given me permission. So I'm saying, am I Michael? No. So am I Dana? Am I tapped into her subconscious mind with intention? So right now I'm going to ask her subconscious mind on a scale of 1 to 10, what would be the pain in my lower back? In other words, what's the severity? Her real brain thinks it's a 7. We'll see what her subconscious mind says. I bet you they don't argue though. So is it a 10, 9, 8, 7? See, it got stuck. It's a 7. So good. She's not fighting with herself. It is a 7. Okay. Now the next question is, the pain that's in my lower back, what is the percentage that it's due to trapped emotions? Is it 10, 20, 30%, 40%, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90? Locked in. I couldn't punch that through if I tried right now. It is so tight. So let's just confirm. So I'm still Dana, and the pain that's in my lower back is 100% caused by trapped emotions, and it's a 7 out of 10. Yes. Can I start to identify and release the trapped emotion causing the pain? I can. So remember, I'm looking at a chart. There's 60 of them. I need one. I'm going to ask some questions. It's the first, so I'm going to double check. So am I Michael? No. So I'm Dana? I am. So it's the first trapped emotion in column A, it's B. Is it B odd, B even? So it's an even row. Is it 2, 4, 6? It's a pride, shame, shock. So there's an unprocessed trapped emotion of shock that's in Dana's back. So now before I get rid of it, I say, do I need to know more about it? What's the answer? No, I don't need to know more, but my subconscious mind identified it. So now that emotion is residing over my head in another city. Oh, I'm going to say, so I've identified the trapped emotion. I'm going to take my magnet, and I'm just going to do this because this is where the energy is. The magnet's stronger than the emotion. I'm diluting it. Okay, Q seminar in Victoria 3 weeks ago, the magnet, I didn't have one, and I cried because I took on the emotion. It wasn't the Oprah ugly cry, but it was a little bit teary. So that was the first one. The next trapped emotion is A even, A odd, B even, 2, 4. It's a trapped emotion of panic. So there's another one. Do I need to know more? I do. I need to know more about this trapped emotion. Was I over 10? No. Was I under 10, 9, 8? I was 8 years old where I had an event where the trapped emotion of panic got lodged. Do I need to know more? So now I found it. I'm going to dilute it with the magnet. So let's see if there's more. A even, A odd. There is. It's an odd. B odd. Is it 1? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's overjoy. So it's a trapped emotion of overjoy. Do I need to know more? So I'm going to get rid of that. So we found 3 so far. A even, A odd. It's an odd and it's an even. So A even, A odd. It's A odd. So is it 1? It's abandonment. So I have a trapped emotion of abandonment that's stuck in my lower back. Do I need to know more? I do. Was I under 10? 9, 8. Was I 8? Was it the same event as 8 before? Yes. Do I need to know more? No. Now I'm releasing the trapped emotion of abandonment. Is there more? There is. A even, A odd, be even, 2, 4. It's 4. Is it 1, 2, 3? So it's panic, but I already found it before. Is it mine? Oh, no, it's not. Is it my mother's? It's my father's. So my father had panic from an event, and then that was part of when I was born. I took on the panic. Is it inherited? Do I need to know more? Now, because it's inherited, I'm going to swipe a little bit longer because it's old. So now I'm removing the inherited trapped emotion of panic that came from my dad. Did I release it? Now let's check my work. Remember, I want to find out, before I started the session, what was the severity of my pain? Was it a 10, 9, 8, 7? See? Now where is it? Is it a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2? So it's a 2 out of 10. I'm not going to check with data because I'm checking with it right now because I'm a subconscious mind. There's still some trapped emotions. Let's get rid of the remaining ones. A even, a odd, be even, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's indecisiveness. Do I need to know more? Getting rid of that. Be even, be odd, a even, 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. It's rejection. Do I need to know more? I do. I'm going to take a stab at it. Was I 8? Was I 8? Was I under 10, 9, 8? I was 8. Mm-hmm. Hey, John, refresh. I want to hear what people are thinking right now. Or do I? I'm not sure. Hey, when I fix your back, you'll like me, I promise you. There, did I get rid of that trapped emotion? Is there more? Even a odd, even 2? Is it 1, 2? It's hopelessness. Do I need to know more? Releasing hopelessness. Even a odd, be even 2, 4, 6. Pride, shame, shock, unworthy, worthless. Do I need to know more? Releasing trapped emotion of worthless. Even a odd, be even, be odd. Oh. Is it a even, a odd, be even, be odd? What does that tell me? Did I release all the trapped emotions that are keeping me at a level at 7 or whatever it was? Yes. Is there any hidden ones? Yes. Oh, okay, let's find them. Is it a even, a odd, be even, 2, 4? Is panic hidden? Releasing hidden panic. Mm-hmm. Is peeved hidden? Releasing hidden peeved. Is there any more hidden ones? Yes. A even, a odd, be even, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is panic hidden? I'm releasing hidden panic. A even, a odd, be even, be odd. Did I release all the hidden trapped emotions in my lower back, me being down it? Yes. Did I release all the trapped emotions or hidden ones? Yes. Is there more? Let's do another check. Before I started the session, what was the severity of my pain? Was it a 10, 9, 8, 7? And now, after Daddy Magic Fingers got in there, what is the back pain? Is it 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? So my subconscious mind is saying no pain. Is there any trapped emotions anywhere in the back that might be stopping the pure positive energy from getting to my back? No. Did I release all the trapped emotions? Can I stop? Yes. Okay. I'm going to complete. I'm just going to disconnect from data. Okay. Now, the truth. We need to find out from Dana about what her conscious mind is feeling, thinking, and saying about her pain. So Dana, go ahead, please.
Yeah, so Michael, right when you did that second one, releasing the trapped emotion of panic at 8, it really felt as if something just lifted. And then when you did the abandonment, like I can't remember the incident specifically, but that would make sense to me, knowing the kind of life that I had, especially with my father then. So, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would be the number?
That I have pain?
Yeah.
0. 0.
That's amazing.
Yes, no, really, 0. John, can you read this out loud for me for our friends listening on iTunes? This is Dana's chart. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it was lower back pain, and it started at a 7, and now it's a 0, and the session took 7 minutes or less.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
So
it is amazing.
Yeah, John.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah, John, tell me what people are saying, please.
Yeah, a few comments here. Beverly Wetmore is watching.
Hey, Beverly.
My phone is refreshing, so it's kind of hard to read. Dia Lewis from Atlanta is definitely going to get Dana's book. The Gratitude Journal. Sue Maitland is watching. Sabrina Pickett. Hello, Sabrina.
Our friend Linda Vaudeville says, I love seeing Michael's technique of the emotion code. I've seen Dr. Bradley, author of the book, The Emotion Code, who certify all of us. I've seen Dr. Bradley, his daughter Natalie, John in Barreri, and now Michael. Very cool. Thanks for this example. Can't stop smiling. Well, that's fun. Love hearing that. Did we say hello to Jennifer Heiser? She is greeting from St. Paul, Minnesota. Great to see the power panel. Loving that, the power panel. Never heard that before. Thanks, Jennifer. I bet you she's a wordsmith. Had a great session with John yesterday. After every session, things get better in my life. Now, to try to get my husband, well, you know how you get the husband to do it? You model it.
Yeah.
You just model it. You don't talk. It's like you don't try to teach anybody anything. I learned this the hard way long time ago. Listen up, write it down. If people don't ask the question, they don't always hear the answer.
Yeah.
So are you giving an answer to someone that didn't ask the question? So Jennifer, get him to watch this because you said he has chronic pain. And you know what, Jennifer? My emotion coach sessions have a $150 guarantee. They have a 100% money back guarantee. If I don't fix your husband, he doesn't pay for anything. So you can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/emotion coach. Check that out. John, I'm coming back to you. Anything fresh we need to hear?
Debbie Talbert. Hi, Debbie. She's watching.
Hey, Debbie.
Blessed to be exposed to the law of attraction, the emotion code, Dana and John. Thanks to Michael.
Okay, good stuff.
Dora Lee Dennis. Michael, you're amazing. Can't wait to get your book.
Oh, thank you. Okay, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to hear from each of our panel members and let us know how, because we're all certified emotion code practitioners. We have different styles, different energy, and we're going to let you know how you can get a hold of us so you can book a session, so you can start feeling relief in physical pain and anything else that you might think, you're thinking, oh, I know something when I was young that caused this. Well, you know what? We can remove all the trapped emotions from that event, get rid of those problems that are stopping you from moving forward. So, Dana, let's start with you. First, what's cooking for next week's show?
Very excited for next week, and it's one of the favorites. So it's a monthly viewers. It's a Q&A, so you can ask, you can put your questions on Michael's Facebook page, ask about law of attraction, NLP questions, any emotion code questions, or anything about life's purpose. We'd love to help you, all of us. So, you know, we all go in and look at what's said and what the comments are as well. If there's anything for us, we'll answer it for you as well. So it's a fun show. It's episode 186.
And we have two new people coming up to join us. We have Amber from Edmonton, so she's joining us for the first time, and Victoria, who's been watching a lot of my programs. She's also a certified facilitator. She's coming on with some Q&A next week. We have room for, you know, a lot of people on the panel, but doing Facebook Live some because we're getting lots of live questions. So at the same time, Barbara, introduce yourself again and let people know how they can connect with you.
Yes, Barbara Harwell in Texas, but I work globally, and you can reach me through Barbara, that's BARBARA, Harwell, HARWELL.com. Just that easy, BarbaraHarwell.com.
Thank you, Barbara. We can see her name below. Just put a .com on the end of that. Hey, I'm checking in with Debbie Talbert, who's watching the show live. She's a flight attendant, and she is 3,500 feet in the air watching Facebook Live. I love that.
Yay, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie. Good morning. John, how can our friends get a hold of you, please?
Yes, my website is aliveandpeer.com.
Good stuff. We had a great panel today. Thank you. Yeah, just checking out here, we got Pamela Wanamaker. She's a regular viewer saying hello. And you said Dora Lee. After I read Michael's book, I'm looking for the emotion code to read. Yeah, I got mine at a local bookstore. No, I didn't. I ordered it. I've seen it.
Yep.
And very good. Well, we had a lot of fun today. Thank you very much. Next week's show, again, is Viewers Q&A. Join us next week. Ask your question live. And on any subject here, you see the three behind me, my book, Law of Attraction, the NLP book, and now my new book, Your Life's Purpose. John will be with us next week, and Dana. So if you have any emotion code questions, bring those to the show next week. For now, panel, let's do a little Hollywood Squares and Brady Bunch and say goodbye to everybody. So everybody, see you later. That was fun.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.